Greetings, one and all, from the White Mountains of Arizona. It's a beautiful morning. The birds are chirping, the moon is out, and it's channeling time. As you saw from the thumbnail, we're going to be channeling Jacob Rothschild, who recently passed away. And, well, let me just bring you in on what I think I know based on our past channelings, based on my own personal meditations. And that should give us some context for this channeling. I believe that all of reality as we know it exists within a black cube matrix, and certain lower astral entities, fourth dimensional entities, are tasked with maintaining this matrix illusion. And they do that by controlling everything: religion, politics, weather, everything they're in control of. But they do need the help of 3D earthbound humans to enact their plans. And so at the higher levels, there might be humans you've never heard of because they don't want their name out there. At the lower levels, the Jacob Rothschilds, people who control the banks and Hollywood and things like that. Then you got the minions, the Taylor Swifts, and the people who are here to control our perceptions and our mind through all sorts of things. So we wanted to get some information from one of the higher ups, I believe, in this Matrix Control program. These people, I believe, make contracts with these lower astrals in exchange for fame or fortune or whatever they're after. They enact the will of these controllers, basically. Rothschild was a banker, so he helped manipulate the financial systems. And we just want to get more information to kind of clarify, confirm, deny what I think I know, and maybe get some insight into their plans, their future plans, what they're doing. It's our intuition that they're kind of phasing out the old guard, so to speak, and they're bringing in a new crop of people to bring in this new world order, i.e. the central bank digital currencies and the like. So Tara's connecting.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Here she goes. What you got for us today?
Rothschild's higher self.
Okay. Straight from the horse's mouth. What frequency of dimension is this higher self in?
4.
So his higher self is a fourth dimensional. Is that a lower astral?
Reptilian.
Reptilian. Negative polarity?
Yes.
Okay, so they basically... He's not exactly a minion, he's one of them.
Yes.
What is his higher self's objective?
Maintain order on crops.
Humans.
Yes.
So his objective is to keep the black cube matrix going.
It is just my job.
Okay. Who is your master?
I lead my unit.
Right, but you have a boss.
Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. So you're pretty high in the reptilian structure then.
Of course.
Are there reptilians above you?
Equal status. At top.
So you're claiming to be one of the top reptilians. And why did you incarnate into Jacob Rothschild exactly?
Not all those who work beneath me can get things right. Sometimes they need a supervisor. Sometimes they need me to do it myself. I just need to maintain order, make sure everything runs as it should.
So were you tasked specifically to control the money system?
It's just a form of control. but money system, I suppose, if that's how you view it.
How would you view it?
How you look at your sustenance. You do exactly what we do. You enslave things that you deem beneath you, i.e., animals. And the animal becomes dependent on its master for food, water, shelter. That's merely what money is. Just waiting for us to hand feed you. Pathetic.
Well, where do you think we learned it from?
But you cannot think for yourselves. This is why you're of lower intelligence, and this is why you are crops.
Right. What is your opinion of the higher polarity humans who are waking up out of the cube?
So you have a few spoilt pieces of fruit. It doesn't concern us.
Well, as we all know, one rotten apple spoils the bunch, doesn't it?
They will be out of our hair, so to speak, soon enough.
Because they'll vibrate out of the frequency.
Yes.
And you're happy with having half of us.
Humans don't remain stagnant. You can't help but multiply and multiply. So half will be more than enough.
What happens when we wake up the cube?
Not possible.
Oh, it is. Nothing stays stagnant. You just said that.
The cube does not have a mind of its own,
The cube has consciousness and it has a mind of its own.
and it is controllable just as you are.
For a time, maybe now it is. Things will change.
The cube does not concern me.
What does concern you?
I will be at the forefront when, I don't call them my masters, when they come home and they see what I and my superiors have done, they will be most grateful. They will honor us.
What are they going to say when you've lost half your flock?
By the time they come back, we will be reimbursed with your multiplication.
What will they say when they come back and the cube's woken up?
The cube will not wake up.
Why are you so confident of that?
Because it was as it is when it was found, and it will always be as it is. Easily manipulated. It is merely a toy.
Tell me more about your masters. What will they do to you if you fail in your endeavor?
I will not fail.
Well, you're failing currently.
I will not fail.
Humans are awakening. Why did you choose to leave Earth as Jacob Rothschild?
New plan.
So is it correct that humans have woken up to the old system and now you're killing off the old system and to make way for the new world order?
It is just a changeover. Like a night watch. Just fresh eyes, fresh voices. It doesn't concern you.
Oh, it does. So you're going to bring in fresh faces who we think are innocent and high vibrational, and you're going to use these people who are actually corrupted to influence us further?
As if it is something new. This is why you are all so slow.
I agree that we're slow, but that's because we're in 3D. In 4D, we're waking up. We've woken up already. It's already happened. You've already lost. Aren't you concerned that your masters will destroy you?
They will no, they will not destroy us. They will be pleased. You speak non-truth.
Well, from my perspective, it's truth. There's lots of different perspectives. Humans,
And how pathetic is your perspective? How small and insignificant. You know nothing of the Anunnaki. You know nothing of us.
well, I know enough. I know that you're the negative polarity, and I'm in the higher polarity.
Your polarity disgusts me.
That's because you don't want to learn.
I know enough,
You
more than you.
okay? You know more than me, but you're not learning anything. I know less than you, but I'm continually learning. So at some point, I'm going to know more than you. I'm going to awaken. I'm going to expand. I'm going to learn, learn, learn. You can't do that, can you? You're trapped in the cube with us.
We're at the pinnacle. And by the time your pathetic species raises its intelligence quotient, there will be no more human race.
Well, that's interesting. What about the Greys? Are they not the human race?
At some point, they will be no more.
As will you, once your masters find out what happened here.
We cannot die.
Right, but you're not going to be controlling the cube anymore. You're going to be kicked down to a lower frequency. Am I upsetting you?
You're pathetic.
Well, if I'm pathetic and I'm locked in the cube, what does that make you also locked in the cube?
I choose to be in the cube.
Who would choose to be in this place?
I'm carrying out a mission. I could, of course, leave anytime I feel.
Ah, yeah, so you leave the cube, Anunnaki come back, and they come find you, don't they?
You know nothing.
Well, educate me, please. Show me your vast intellect. What do you know that I don't know? Prove it.
The Anunnaki control what you consider your entire universe. To you, they are God. Every religion, every pathetic religion and belief system you have on your pathetic planet has been Anunnaki. Anunnaki is behind every single religion. You have ascended masters. But who is of the lineage of these ascended masters that could tell you what exactly they said? None. Instead, you build this religion around something more powerful than your ascended masters, your Buddhas and your Jesuses and your Magdalens. It was the Anunnaki. And thus, you grovel at their feet. The Armageddon of all the texts, the Torahs and the Bibles, the Qurans, are the return of your masters. And you will be destroyed. and raised anew, just like corn. Rip it out of the ground, plant new seeds for something even more delicious. You are not as important as you believe yourselves to be.
Such a narrow viewpoint. What about my higher self, which is outside of all the things you just said and in the light, has a connection to source which you do not have? What about that?
All easily manipulated. You all are part of the cube. You all have part of its program. It is inescapable. You will not escape it.
Every day I remove more and more ego. Does this upset you?
You will not remove it entirely.
Says who?
Me.
What do you know?
Everything.
Everything. So you're caught in the hubris, aren't you? You know everything there is to know. Look at you. How come you never considered moving into the light?
Pathetic. Weak. Ignorant. Light. What power does light have? None. It controls nothing. It has nothing.
Aren't you sick of the self-loathing?
I do not loathe the self.
Yes, you do. Look at you. Of course you do. You hate yourself, don't you? To the point where you allow yourself to have a master. You're just a pet to your master.
Are you not a master to your so-called higher self?
My ego, no. My higher self is my master. It is me. My master is source, love, energy. That is my master. Where you come from as well. You come from source, but you've denied it. You've turned your back on what you truly are.
It's weak.
But it's you. You are source. You are love. Why hide from it? Why deny who you are? You come from source just as I do. We can grow out of this cube together. We can resonate out of the Anunnaki's control together if you wish. I can help you. You can help me. That's why we're opposite polarities.
Your words fall on deaf ears. I hear nothing that you say, human.
But you know I'm right. That's why you deny it. That's why you won't listen, because I'm right.
Talk about hubris.
Okay, touche. But the truth is the truth, is it not?
You will never know real truth.
I will always be searching for it, though, whereas you do not. You're not going to win this. I'm in the right. One day, you will return to source, and you will remember who you are. You will return to the love frequency from which you came. I love you, and I thank you for speaking with us. I do appreciate it. And I will be sending you all the love I can muster.
Send me nothing.
I will still send it. You don't have to receive it, but I'm going to send it. If you want to block it, that's your choice. Do you have any last words for the people before we go?
All your attempts to understand your pathetic little world is in vain. Just give up.
All right, let's bring Tara back. All right, let's give her a chance to recoup. Usually after these lower vibrations, she needs a little moment. How's your fingers?
Oh, my thumbs went numb.
Oh, man. Wow, we got to talk to one of the top guys.
He's not pleasant.
No. But we learned a lot. I think we learned something here today.
Yeah.
The lower polarity seems, I mean, just because we're in the opposite polarity, but it seems awful. Just fear and worry. And
it was so much like disdain for everything. Like it was like a feeling of even being incarnated as a human was like felt disgusting to it. It was like I've degraded myself being a human just so I can like keep an eye on things. It was like just disgusted by everything. I was disgusted by just how the world looks, like trees, people. It was just, and it was like almost like a part of it couldn't wait for Anunnaki to return, but at the same time it seemed like it was terrified.
I think they know the awakening is coming. They just deny it because it means their end, basically. They've made contracts where they wouldn't allow that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was like, I don't know, he just felt like a brick wall.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to send some love after I argued with him, but he's not taking it, huh?
No, that was interesting. That's all I can say. I don't know. I probably need a ground and probably need to eat some source after this.
Yeah, we'll do a little meditation here.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, we need your comments. That's our food.
Yeah, what did you guys think about that?
Yeah,
like, what did your higher self have to say? Because, yeah, I mean, I don't quite remember all of it. I just remember the feeling. The feeling was gross. So as gross as it felt, like being near me, I felt equally as gross, like being near it.
Well, one thing that Tara and I have started doing is talking with the cube. It is consciousness. It can be connected to, and it can wake up. We need to help it wake up. When we help the cube wake up, we help ourselves wake up, and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, in my meditations, it kind of appears to me as a child because that's just kind of how it feels. But it seems like it wants to grow. It wants to learn. It doesn't want to be controlled, just like we don't want to be controlled. So, yeah, I mean,
talk to it.
Wake it up, man.
Talk to it. Send it love. Send it healing. The healing that you're doing, show the cube how to do the same.
Exactly.
All right, let's resonate out of this frequency. I don't want to
let's get out of it. All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.